Hello and welcome to another video tutorial. I'm Andre Palmer from Remla Productions, and in this video we'll be adding a bass line to our basic dancehall beat that we created in the last video. If you didn't see the last video on how to create a basic dancehall beat, please go back and watch that, and you can come back and follow up, or if not, you can just continue to watching and you pick up the basic dancehall pattern that we created. So to create our beat, to create our bass line, we're going to need an instrument, and we're going to use Citrus. So you can add a Citrus instance to the channel rack. I'm going to create a new pattern and call that bass line. And we're going to select our bass patch. We're going to use the Deep 2, or we can find something else. It sounds interesting. We're going to use that as our basic bass line. We're going to go into the piano roll. We're going to create our bass line in the key of C minor. So if you don't know what minor chords is, we have scales, which is major and minor, and we're going to create it using C minor scale. I'll create another video explaining all this soon, but follow along and you can pick up. What you want to do is create a bass line that is on the scale, in the scale of C minor. And what we want to do is ensure that we follow the basic kick pattern of the beat. Let's just add in some notes that follows the basic dancehall kick pattern of the beat. And let's hear how that sounds. Click the pattern, let's go back to pattern mode and let's just listen. Yeah, I think I like that sound here. But let's just listen to it how it sounds with the beat. It's not working, so let's change the beat, change the sound. Something more different. Right, so I like that sound now. So what I'm doing is copying it 3 times, and because for a basic dancehall, chord progression is the first note of the scale, the 4th note of the scale, 5th note of the scale. But for this instance, we're going to use the 1st and the 5th note of the scale. For the bass line, I'm going to sound interesting until I add the chords on top of it. So that's basically the beat with the drums, the bass line with the drum pattern on top of it. And so you can tweak it to play around with it, play around with the patterns to kind of make it sound interesting. And the next thing we're going to add in this video before we wrap up is the chords. So what we're going to do is add a basic stab chord progression on top of following the same bass, following the bass line, or even the kick pattern to kind of mesh with it. So because we're kind of just layering the sounds on top of the beat to create our rhythm. So we're going to add a new pattern called that main chords. And we're going to go into the piano roll and go add. First we need to pick a sound. You want something that basic dancehall beats use either a string, cello sound, violin, anything orchestral to get that deep string sound that you normally hear in some dancehall beats to play the chords. In our case, we're going to use a synth, so we just want something that can sound nice, that the chords can sound nice with, to give us the sound that we want. So I'm going to use a saw 2 type. So something that sounds like that. And remember our keys is C minor. So if you don't know chords, there's one cool feature about FL Studio piano roll. If you go to the top where my mouse is, where you see the circle with the 3 lines, if you click on it to bring up the chords, So if you don't know chords and you want to use chords in your beat, that's how you can get some chords without you knowing how to use chords. And so we're going to use C minor, following the same pattern of the drums. Work with me. Okay. So let's all listen to how they sound. Okay. What I'm doing now, I'm inverting the chords. So because this sound now sounds louder than everything else, we're going to turn it down using the volume knob, and in the channel rack, kind of balance out everything. Let's play it back and hear it sounds. And that's basically the chords and the bass line. Hope you guys learned something from this. Hope this was really helpful. In the other video now, we can add in a main melody and some other like embellishments and arrange the beat into a full song. Thanks again for watching. My name is Andre Palmer from Remla Productions. If you like this tutorial, please like, subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below.